Welcome back. This is where we left it off. Now, to begin, let me quickly bring back the walls I've temporarily hidden. So all I need to do is to come to my view control bar and then click this goggle over here, and then this dialog box comes up and I will say reset temporarily hid / isolate. Okay, just tap on save project. Good. So all of my walls that I've hidden before are back. So let me go back to building floor. Now what I want to do is I want to mirror this staircase down to this other way, because there's no need to recreate it since we have one of them. So I just select the normal way you select in AutoCAD. At this lower right, you click and drag to your upper left to get everything selected. So I come to my stair landing level, because you have to be on all the levels to actually select all what you wanted. So I come this way and do all my selections here also. So everything has been selected. Now I come to my modify tab and then I pick on mirror draw as is. Click on it. So I come and trace the midpoint of this wall. The midpoint is a triangular snap and this is the midpoint. So I click on it and align my crosshair straight and then I click, and that is it. So I have gotten my staircase on the other side. Good. So very quickly I introduce a wall. I introduce a wall to demarcate both of my staircases because I'm not going to leave this place open. So I come down to my compound floor. When I come down to my compound floor, I click on wall, and then the base constraint is on compound floor and the top constraint should be at roof beam level. So I put it at roof beam level, and then you can also do the same changes. Here. You can also do the constraint here also. So I proceed to insert my wall over here. So let me look at what we have in 3D. Okay, let me hide this guy. Okay, sorry, I think wall 2 is still active, so I tap on my escape key. Okay, I hide this guy. Good. When I hit this guy, you can see our staircase from this way and this way. Now what I'll do, let me come to my stair landing. Okay, this landing is supposed to meet this wall. So what I will do, I will select my landing slab and say edit boundary, and then I select this, and then using my top arrow key from my keyboard, I'll begin to push until I hit the wall. Good. So that is it. I've hit the wall. So I've extended my landing slab. Now I will check this green good to finish my sketch. I'll do same this way. I say edit boundary and I select this and begin to move it. Good, until it hits that. You can also do same for this way. Good. So if you want to move anything that you've sketched, this is how to go about it. You select it and use either your up arrow key, your down arrow key, or your right arrow key, or your left arrow key to do that. When we were moving this stair last time, when we were doing staircase sketching, we also used the same top and bottom arrow keys. So I OK that to finish up. I come to my 3D and that is what I have. So these are my staircases, entrance staircase, and then of course I have my exit staircase, so I can bring back my walls that are temporarily hidden. Okay, fine. So I can proceed to create all other walls. For example, okay, let me come down to my top decking levels. Take note that there's supposed to be a wall here, it's supposed to be another wall this way. So let me go to my top decking level. Okay, there's supposed to be a wall here, and there's also supposed to be a slab here, a slab that one will land on in order to walk into this veranda. But first of all, let me extend this wall here. Okay, let me Ctrl Z. There's another better way to extend that wall. I can come to my modify and then I pick on trim. I pick on trim and I click and click. Okay, that wall will just meet each other, sort of like chamfering. Okay, then very quickly I introduce our slab here, our top landing slab. So for that I come to floor. I remember we are using floor rug. Okay, that's what we have here. So I pick on line. So that's what we have, and I okay that. When you come to the elevation view, you can temporarily hit this wall. Okay, now the bottom constraint of this wall is supposed to be at compound level, so let me shift, because right now is at building level. So if you come and look at it here, can you see it's at building level? So you shift it down to you take it down to compound level. Just click anywhere inside and you see it's dropped. Okay, even these two. Okay, so come here, shift it down to compound level, just click anywhere inside, see it's dropped. So now let's temporarily hide this wall to see the landing slab that we have just created. Good, so this is the landing slab that we have just created. Let us use our view cube to properly shift it so that we can see what we are doing. So very good, this is the landing slab we have just created, and then of course there's going to be a door here that you use to move into the veranda. So very quickly, let us bring back our first floor slab which we removed before. So quickly let's bring that back. All right, I'm going to have to delete off this slab here. When I'm bringing my first floor slab back, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that along with this. So let me delete this off first. So I come to my bottom decking. And very quickly I reintroduce my first floor slab which we removed before. So I click on floor, architectural, and I take my line tool, and then of course I start my sketching. So remember, we said we are going to introduce our slab there when okay. No, that's way too out. Okay, let me pick on my trim tool. I'll come and trim off this excess here. Yeah, so I finish this up and I will say yes. So let us come to our 3D view. Good. So our wall here has been introduced. We can hide this, just temporarily hide this to see what we are having in here. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Let's temporarily hide this to see what we are having in here. So you climb your staircase, you land here, you climb, you land here, and you enter in through this wall. So that is what we are having. But very quickly, let's go back to our bottom decking. A dead boundary. Okay, let's shift some of these lines in a little. Okay, let's finish up, and then let's look at this in 3D. Okay. Okay, it's Ctrl Z. Good. So we have remembered how we got this our exit staircase. We had to mirror this entrance staircase this way to make it easy. Then let's go back to our bottom decking. There's supposed to be a landing here, which we did not introduce. So very quickly, let's go to floor, then let's take a line to sketch it. Okay, okay, let's pull this out. So that is that. We have introduced our landing there. Okay, we have introduced our landing there. So that is it in 3D. Our landing at the back, our landing at the front, our top landing, and this is our mid landing. So very quickly, we could copy this upwards in order to have our veranda arc upwards. Let us see how I'm going to do that. I highlight it. You can still in your modify walls tab, you can see copy to clipboard. You click on it and then you come to paste and click the drop down and say align to selected levels. Now the selected level, we are aligning it to its top decking. So I say okay. So that is it. You will immediately have your arc right there at the top. So let us go back and return all what we have hidden before. Good. So that is it. This is what we have hidden before. Okay, let me delete this and let me copy and align to roof beam. So I copy, I come to align to selected levels and I choose roof beam. Okay, so that didn't work. Ctrl Z. Okay, so let's have it where we left it, where we had it before. Then alternatively, you can put a wall here, and then you did what we did before here. You sketch your arc. Okay, I think in our next video we are going to settle for that. We are going to put a wall and then manually sketch our arc, because if you look at this, there's a sort of misalignment. It's not aligning properly. So we are going to use our traditional method instead of using copying. So thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next.